What's up, guys? Just a quick heads up that the music was blocked in this video due to copyright, so I have muted the audio. However, I have provided a link to the song in the description, so you can open a new tab and listen to the song alongside with my reaction. Or you can just join me on Patreon for unedited footage. But for now, enjoy the video, guys. Talk! Talk! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope that you're having an amazing, beautiful day. My name is Justin, and today we are listening to King Crimson with their song Red. This is the first track and the title track off of their album of the same name, released in 1974. It has been a while since we've listened to King Crimson here on the channel, and this is kind of the perfect time because I'm going to see King Crimson this month. I'm going to see them July 26th, I believe. Yay! What better time than now to listen to a little bit more of their music. Now, I know that they've been uploading music on their YouTube channel, so I'm hoping this doesn't get blocked, but if it does, just click the link. Click the link down below. I'm excited to listen to King Crimson right now. I'm excited to listen to King Crimson and see King Crimson in a few days or so. But hopefully you guys are having a great day. Thank you for being here. I'm sweating because my wife and I were just like laughing a ton like before, so I'm a little out of breath from laughing. But let's settle down, listen to some good music, and we'll go from there. Join me on Twitter, comments below, Patreon. Let's do it. This is Red by King Crimson. That is such an awesome opener to the album. That is a delightfully heavy jam. That that's the way to kick it in, okay? King Crimson, I love the industrial nature of some of their music and some of their jams. For example, strictly just listening to Bruford on the drums, right? And I mean, he's a wonder to listen to. He's a delight to listen to. There's a particular type of cymbal on his set that you can hear, like when they get into the, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but when he gets into that rapid part, he changes and he starts hitting a crash or a cymbal. It's just a cymbal, but it sounds like a broken one or like a warped one. Like, you know how like sometimes drummers will keep like broken cymbals to give a very particular sound. He has that cymbal. I'm imagining. I can't see him, but I'm imagining. Sorry, I started the music again. That just adds such a unique effect to the overall tone of the song, along with, of course, Fripp, right? Who's just bringing this giant crashing wave of just heavy guitar riffs, but at the same time, he switches it up and he brings in melodic as well. A lot of that depth is provided by the bass, played by Mr. Wetton. And I thought there were vocals and lyrics for this track, but I guess that's why you don't just open a link in a new tab and don't look at it. I had it open for King Crimson, Red, lyrics. I didn't look at it, and I guess I didn't need it. But yeah, Wetton, like, he's just bringing that depth to this song. That is phenomenal. This is a great opener. The song even has a very warped kind of side to it, and there's a certain kind of heaviness that King Crimson utilizes in their music that reminds me a little bit of like stoner metal, grunge perhaps. This would not sound out of place in the 90s. And for this to have been released 1974, guys, that's timeless. That's a testament to the sound, of course, of King Crimson, the production. Gotta give it up to the production side, of course, absolutely. But this sounds modern to me. And you know, listening to this, the music actually sounds like a force of nature, and yet it's speaking to us. It sounds like Mother Nature is speaking to us, listening to it. There's so many like shifts in the music, but it all is streamlined. It all feels like together. It's all connected. It's cool to see the band progressing and going through different movements and different lineup changes and such, but at its heart, it's still King Crimson, which from what I've heard and from what I understand is mostly due to Mr. Fripp. I mean, that is just amazing. And yet, they've progressed and evolved in their sound as well. Ooh. All right, before he gets into that with that cymbal that I was talking about, I love how Wetton comes down on the bass, gives you that nice, like beautifully melodic high note. He just like rips into it, and then they go back down into those dark depths of just rock and kind of proto metal, if you would, maybe, I don't know. Then you also had like a little violin or something right here, because you can feel that being dragged across, right? So I was looking on the personnel list and I see that David Cross is playing the violin, but it doesn't look like it's on this track. On Wikipedia, it's just saying cello uncredited. So I don't know who's playing that, but it sounds really cool. Like, that adds a different kind of break to the song, and yet it still retains that heaviness, that darkness that they're definitely going for in this one. That is just so good. That is so good. Everything on this track is so good. I'm just reading a little bit here on Wikipedia. Let me move the microphone a little bit closer to me. It says much of the material on Red has origins in improvisation, motifs that would eventually be used for Fallen Angel. I haven't heard that one yet, so I don't know. Red was composed solely by Robert Fripp. And I mean, you can definitely hear how guitar kind of reigns in a way in this one, but I wouldn't say that the other instruments or the other members are slacking in any way, because they are rocking it out in this one. This is a great track to listen to. I hope they play this song. This sounds like it would be a good opener to the show. So I don't know if it is or will be or not, but from what I know, this is one of their more popular songs. So perhaps I'll get to hear this one. Speaking of which, I know that I'm going to hear songs at the concert that I have not heard here yet or heard in general, and I'm probably going to eventually cover those songs again at some point, and I'm not going to remember them because I'm going to see them at the show. I don't know them. I'm going to enjoy them more than likely, and then I'm going to kind of forget, probably. So if I ever do a first listen of a song that I hear at the concert and I don't remember it, I'm sorry. There's just me putting that disclaimer there that I'll probably forget by the time I get back around to it. But anyways, really great track. Awesome opener to the album. So excited. So excited to see the band relatively soon. And otherwise, Let me know your thoughts. Join me on Twitter or the comments below. Support the channel on Patreon if you want to go that direction. But for now, just have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.